Elon Musk is a global famed entrepreneur as the CEO of electric automaker company Tesla Inc. and CEO of the private space company SpaceX. Musk is co-founder of PayPal and he was an early investor in several tech companies. In April 2022, he also began negotiations for a deal to take Twitter. Elon Musk was born into a middle-class family in 1971 in South Africa. In 1995, when he founded X.com, he reportedly had over $100,000 in student debt and struggled to pay rent. But now, his success and personal style has given rise to comparisons to other colorful tycoons from US history including Steve Jobs, Howard Hughes, and Henry Ford. He was named the richest person in the world with an estimated net worth of $220 billion as of June 2022. So, let's look briefly at the life of the man who has scaled the pinnacle of the business world and his plans to build a self-sustainable city en masse. Before we go deep into the topic, let's sum up some of the key takeaways of the video. Elon Musk is the charismatic chief executive of electric car maker Tesla and rocket manufacturer SpaceX and has made a deal to buy Twitter. Born and raised in South Africa, Musk spent some time in Canada before moving to the US. Educated at the University of Pennsylvania in physics, Musk started getting his feet wet as a serial tech entrepreneur with early successes like Zip2 and X.com, which merged with a company that became PayPal. Musk has plans to build a self-sustainable city en masse. Elon Reeve Musk was born in 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa, and he is the oldest of 3 children. His father was a South African engineer and his mother was a Canadian model and a nutritionist. After his parents were divorced in 1980, Musk lived primarily with his father. Musk attended the private, English-speaking Waterkloof House Preparatory School. He started a year early and later graduated from Pretoria Boys High School. A self-described bookworm, he made few friends in those places. At the age 10, technology became an escape for Musk. He became acquainted with programming using a Commodore Victoria 20, which was an early and relatively inexpensive home computer. Before long, Musk had become proficient enough to create Blaster, a video game in the style of Space Invaders. He sold the basic code of the game to a PC magazine for $500. In one incident from his childhood, Musk and his brother planned to open a video game arcade near their school.
Yeah, I mean, I've actually been a big fan of your games for a long time. You played the Fallout 3 all the way, like, I really played that game a lot. I think it's every corner of that game. Played, obviously, Skyrim. I did not complete Skyrim. That was intense. I was like, this is a big game. Played Fallout 4. That was great.
Later at the age of 17, Musk moved to Canada. He later obtains Canadian citizenship through his mother. After immigrating to Canada, Musk enrolled in Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario. It was there that he met Justine Wilson, an aspiring writer. They later got married and had 5 sons together, twins and triplets, before divorcing in 2008. After 2 years at Queen's University, Musk transferred to the University of Pennsylvania. He took on 2 major subjects, but his time there wasn't all work and no play. With a fellow student, he bought a 10-bedroom fraternity house, which they used as an ad hoc nightclub. Musk graduated with a Bachelor of Science degree in physics, in addition to a Bachelor of Arts in economics from the Wharton School. These 2 major subjects foreshadowed Musk's career, but it was physics that left the deepest impression. He would say later, physics is a good framework for thinking, boil things down to their fundamental truths and reason up from there. When Musk was 24 years old, he moved to California to pursue a PhD in applied physics at Stanford University. But, with the internet exploding and Silicon Valley booming, Musk had entrepreneurial visions dancing in his head. Resulting, he left the PhD program after just 2 days. With an investment of $15,000, Hep and his younger brother Kimball at his side, Musk started Zip2 in 1995, a web software company that would help newspapers develop online city guides. In 1999, Zip2 was acquired by Compaq Computer Corporation for $341 million. Musk used his Zip2 buyout money to create X.com, a fintech venture before that term was in wide circulation. X.com merged with a money transfer firm called Confinity and the resulting company came to be known as PayPal. Musk in an interview in 2018 told that my proceeds from PayPal after tax were about $180 million. $100 million of that went into SpaceX, $70 million into Tesla, and $10 million into SolarCity.
How much did you put into this company?
Oh, man.
Don't tell me you don't know.
No, I do. It's about $55 million.
$55 million of your own money.
Yeah, it's a little more than I expected.
In 2017, Musk purchased the XCOM domain name back from PayPal, citing its sentimental value. In 2004, Musk became involved with the electric cars venture as an early investor, ultimately contributing about $6.3 million to begin with, and joined the team, including engineer Martin Eberhard, to help run a company then known as Tesla Motors. Following a series of disagreements, Eberhard was ousted in 2007, and an interim CEO was hired until Musk assumed control as CEO and product architect. Under his watch, Tesla has become the world's most valuable automaker and one of his best-known brands. In addition to producing electric vehicles, Tesla maintains a robust presence in the solar energy space with his acquisition of SolarCity. The company currently produces 2 rechargeable solar batteries. By his own account, Musk spent $100 million to found SpaceX in 2002. Under Musk's leadership, SpaceX landed several high-profile contracts with the NASA and the US Air Force to design space launch rockets. Elon Musk had planned to build a self-sustaining city on Mars. The SpaceX CEO has a long-standing vision establishing a city on the Red Planet. The official website of SpaceX says, at an average distance of 140 million miles, Mars is one of Earth's closest habitable neighbors. Mars is about half again as far from the Sun as Earth is, so it still has decent sunlight. It is a little cold, but we can warm it up. Its atmosphere is primarily CO2 with some nitrogen and argon and a few other trace elements, which means that we can grow plants on Mars just by compressing the atmosphere.
Now, another thing that you are talking about is you sincerely think that we should go to Mars, like that men and women should go to Mars.
Yeah.
Why do we want to go to Mars? It's uninhabitable.
It's very inhospitable, that's true. At first, you're going to have to live in transparent domes, but eventually you can transform Mars into an Earth-like planet.
How would you do that?
You'd warm it up.
Or with what? How would you warm Mars up?
The fast way is drop thermonuclear weapons over the poles.
You're a supervillain. That's what a supervillain does.
Yeah.
In conclusion, it can be said that Musk's early interests in philosophy, science fiction, and fantasy novels are reflected in his idealism and concern for human progress and in his business career. He works in fields he has identified as crucial to humanity's future, notably the transition to renewable energy sources, space exploration, and the Internet. Despite of having critics, he is a great innovator and businessman. Musk has made the most money than anyone ever has from PayPal, Tesla Motors, SolarCity and SpaceX. Also, he is a strong leader. He has the most powerful vision and desire to create positive and progressive companies for the future. Hope the video was informative. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon for more related videos.